welcome back to my channel. Today on Makeup Mondays, I'm going to be talking all about the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Concealer. So first of all, let me just tell you guys a little bit of a story time. So when I was at university, I had this really important event that I had to attend, and I was wearing no makeup because I had completely rushed out the door. So on my way to university, on the way to the event, when I was literally running late, I ran into the supermarket and I picked up the first concealer I could find. I grabbed the lightest shade, I paid for it within like 2 minutes, and while walking to the event, I did my makeup. So yeah, if that doesn't tell you something about my organizational skills, yeah, I've just exposed myself as a very unorganized person. But anyway, this concealer that I picked up ended up being quite a good choice because it's actually something that I use quite a lot nowadays, and I would really recommend it. So today I'll be demonstrating this concealer for you guys, and I'll also be doing a full makeup look just to show you guys how it blends with everything else, and also because I do need to do my makeup for today. So I got this concealer in the shade 326 Vanilla. I feel like it is a little bit too yellow for me, so if you have a similar skin tone to me, yeah, you might find it a little bit too yellow, but I feel like when you put foundation and when you put powder on top and everything else, it kind of works out. So I think it's okay that it's a little bit too yellow. This was the lightest shade they had available on the shelf. I don't know whether they make anything lighter and it just wasn't in stock, but yeah, this is the lightest shade that I could find. Alright, so let's get on to the demonstration. So before we begin, I'm just going to pop on a little bit of primer. So I'm going to be using the Rimmel London Insta CC Primer, which is very close to running out. I don't even know if I'll be able to get any. Oh yeah, I got a little bit, so that'll do. I'm still waiting on my other concealer to arrive. It's been almost a month now, and it's still in New Jersey, so I love that. Alright, so primer is all on. Let's get started with the concealer. So as you can see, it is a little bit too yellow for my skin, but once we blend it in, it should be okay. So I've just done this little section here, and as you can see, it really blends into my skin really well. It has a very natural finish, but also I'd say it is quite high coverage. Like, you can still see like my acne, it is pretty obvious still, but I feel like that's just one of the things that just happens. There's not really anything you can do about little bumps. So even though it is still obvious, I feel like this concealer does do a pretty good job of just covering up the redness, and it does blend into my skin really well. So yeah, I'm just going to finish off and do the rest, and then we can see how it looks. There we are. So that is the concealer fully applied to my skin, and as you can see, it does do a very good job of like hiding the redness and also hiding the acne. So I'm very impressed with this concealer, and it is definitely something that I'd recommend for you guys to pick up. And if you wanted to use this as a foundation replacement, like as you can see, it's pretty good. Like, I'm only wearing primer and concealer, and this is the result. So yeah, overall I'm really happy with this. It's super high coverage, and I think it also just makes my skin look very like fresh and bright. Blends very naturally into the skin. As you can see, there's no kind of like a line along my neck, and underneath my eyes you can see the dark spots are pretty much covered up. So yeah, it's not 100% like amazing perfect, because you can still see a little bit of the redness, especially on my chin and then especially up here. But overall, I would definitely recommend this product. I think it's done an excellent job. It's really easy to apply, and I think it just looks really good. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm just going to quickly go ahead and just apply the rest of my makeup so you can see what it looks like with everything else. So I am going to be skipping foundation today because I feel that the concealer has actually done a pretty good job, and I don't even think foundation is necessary. Alright, so the rest of my face is done, and as you can see, it looks pretty good. Like, even though I'm not wearing foundation, I feel like the concealer did an excellent job of hiding my blemishes and my redness and also my dark circles. So if you're looking for a new concealer, I would definitely recommend the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer because it is budget friendly and also it does a great job of concealing and also acts as a foundation if you're not feeling like wearing a full face of makeup. Alright, so that was my little video. Thank you for joining in for today's Makeup Monday. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to be notified when I release future videos. And I'll see you next time. Bye!